Hello, everybody. Good morning from Vancouver, where it is a gorgeous day. It has finally stopped raining for a few days, thank God. So you can see the Pacific Ocean behind me. Hopefully, you can see that gorgeous view. Yeah, I'm living in a really wonderful apartment, and it's so beautiful to wake up to every day. It's a real gift, and things have been challenging, and it's sometimes been hard to wake up and still not have the changes that I've been working so hard and trying to manifest towards, and really trying to trust in divine timing, and still nothing shifted. And then I wake up in this beautiful space, when I finally get my butt moving out of bed, and it's like just being surrounded by this beautiful environment is such a gift. So I'm so lucky that way, and have this new habit of going for a walk on the beach in the evening, which is so amazing. Like, just to be on the Pacific Ocean like that, and how amazing is this? So times of challenge, I've been digging deeper and reading a lot about this, and I just came across something really interesting about life. And if you've been to my workshops, you know that I talk about how the universe is inside of us. It's all connected. It's inside of us. It's in our heart space. It's in our life energy. We're connected, not just to the universe, which is out. It's not the universe is outside of us. It's inside. All connect, all one. And it's very easy to separate ourselves from that when things are challenging and say, but universe, why is this happening to me? And it's interesting because, the universe is really also our soul, our higher self, and surrendering to this higher self intelligence who has the your best interest in mind. It has your path in mind, and it's going to ask you to follow certain paths that are going to be of great challenge, where everything will be taken away. And for certain people who are attached to, say, money and security, it could be their home. For me, it was really my faith and trying to find that back again. But it's meant that I've had to really dig deep and challenge a lot of beliefs about what I believed about the universe. And, I teach this. So, like I said, it's within us, it's higher self. It's, before we're even born, to get super woo-woo on all of you, our soul decides that we have certain lessons. Could it be patience? I think patience is the one for my lifetime. Waiting for everything to unfold exactly as it should without getting impatient. Well, we're allowed to get impatient, but yeah, really just sitting with what is and loving with what is. A friend of mine told me about this saying, amor fati, loving your fate, loving your destiny, loving your path. And that has really been eye-opening, and just trying to find peace with the challenges over the past 7 years. And it's been so much about, just unconditionally loving what is, being okay with it, trusting that it's all in service of something greater, and trusting my soul that things are going to kind of work themselves out. And I came across this saying also the other day, that are we going to believe that the universe is safe or that the universe is good? Again, remembering the universe is connected to us, because it's really easy to separate ourselves. And again, like I said, to think, why is this happening to me? But things are never happening to you or even for you. They're happening through you. They're happening through the guidance of higher self. And we have to remember that we're all connected, and we can't separate ourselves and say, why is this happening to me? And as part of that, it was really profound to think about, but do I believe that the universe is good or is it safe? And so, we're so willing to accept all the good that the universe has to give us, but we're not willing to accept the bad. But we live a whole life, and we just, navigating the challenge is the challenge. I think that is the lesson. And if we stop thinking of the universe as something good that's only going to give us good things, which is really interesting because I work with manifestation. And, I did Michael Singer's course. Michael Singer wrote The Untethered Soul and the Surrender Experiment. And the Surrender Experiment, I read the book into his online course, and it just changed my life so hugely, because there's so many great things about how we should be the observers and not just judging everything that's happening, which is important anyway. But we can't just look at it through a filter of I like this and I don't like this. It's all happening. And can we just be the witness to it all? And work on our own stuff and let it come out in order to be in a place where we're at peace with everything, which is what a lot of my work is about anyway. And so we can't keep, and so when we're manifesting, we only want to create good things. So we're creating from a very fixed position, and we're creating in a very narrow box. Can we surrender what we want and just say, for my highest, greatest good, whatever that's going to be, and be okay with that? And it's not that we've manifested wrong or so on and so forth. We've just manifested in favor of our greatest, highest self. So with that in mind, again, we have to remember that we have a choice, that we can either see that the universe is good or we can see it as safe, that whatever is happening, we are safe. It might not always be good, we might not always be in favor of it, it might never make sense to us, but can we always trust that the universe is safe, that whatever is happening, it's because we've been given the tools and resources to work through it. Or maybe that's just, the path that we've chosen in this life, from higher self, and can we be okay with that? And it's a real challenge. I live in Vancouver. We have so many homeless people here, and I think, but surely, that's a challenge. I don't know. Maybe we pick all our own challenges. It's not something that I could withstand, but maybe some things that I've had, they couldn't withstand. I don't know. I'm still working on this. I don't know. These are all the things that have been ruminating in my mind, and so if we trust that we're safe, if we trust, I think, that we're conduits for love, for expressing love. Like when I think about people who are in such challenge in the downtown east side, I really want to do something about it. A huge part of my business is philanthropy, and I want to be able to have a foundation that's going to change that's going to put people in homes. Maybe that's why it tears my heart out to see people like that, is because it's something that's so important to me, is to have a safe and warm home. And I want that for other people. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that was really striking. That can we just stop having that expectation of the universe as good and just trust that it's safe, and that helps us to navigate the challenge and to not resist it, to just go with what is, knowing that we're safe. So that's the thought I wanted to leave that with you today. My next Miracle Monday is on March 9th. It's going to be on rising in love or living in love. I'm still working on the title. And it's how to be in this higher state of consciousness for things like we see the universe is safe rather than good. We're just, a miracle is a change in perception from fear to love. So let's change our perception. Let's look at it from a place of love. That doesn't necessarily change the outcome, but I think that we can make the process easier on ourselves for sure. So I hope that gives you some food for thought. I would love to know if it does. I would love to know if that helps. I would love to know if that shifted anything for you. And I'm sending you lots of love for a great day. See you later.